Hello, my friend. For this session, I wanted to share something that I've been ruminating on, and I'm calling it the compound effect. So if any of you are striving for a goal, trying to achieve something in your life, this is a really energetically powerful time to do that, as are so many new beginning phases, right? Beginning of the astrological year, beginning of the Roman calendar, all of that, we can harness that energy and channel it for something new. Beginning of the month, all of that. But if you are trying to achieve something in your life, the most important thing is to take action. And at the beginning, it really doesn't matter what the action is that you take. It's just important that you take action. And you can look at it like a snowball. You know, when you're first starting to learn new things, each time that you maybe roll the snowball, you're just adding inches onto it, right? But then as you continue to learn and grow, you roll that snowball and it starts to pick up more snow and it gets exponentially bigger. And as it grows bigger and bigger, it starts to pick up more snow with just one push. And it starts to roll even farther with each push, until eventually the snowball starts to just roll down the hill by itself. So it's incredibly important to take that first step. Start collecting that snow. At the beginning, it doesn't really matter what it is that you're doing. If you have that target in mind, if you're aiming in the right direction, and you just start taking action, that's when you're going to start compounding all of your skills. You're going to learn new things. And as you learn new things, those things build on the other things that you've learned. And the compound effects just starts working in your favor until that snowball will roll down the hill on its own. It's an amazing thing, and I've seen it in my life, and I've started to see it in other people's lives as well. Now, there are 3 stones that I have right here that I, as an energetic healer, I get asked all the time, what are the best stones, the best gemstones and crystals for success, for financial success, for business success? This is just any of those kind of career endeavors, whether you're embarking on a new business, whether you want to do better at your job, whether you're starting a project. I have 3 stones here that I want to share with you for this session. But first, I did want to mention I am taking on a select group of students. In just a few weeks' time, we're going to begin that course on January 12th. So if you are interested in becoming a Reiki practitioner or being certified and attuned to Reiki Level 1, maybe just for your own personal healing, there are a few spots left as I'm filming this, but they are getting snagged very quickly. So I will leave that down below if you wanted to work with me. Okay. I'm so grateful for those of you who have already signed up. I'm so excited to work with you and to get started because I love energy healing and I could talk about it forever. So I'm excited. Okay, so we're going to start off with these 3 stones. The first one is pyrite. This is an incredible stone for prosperity and abundance. It can also help with confidence. It's a great stone for attracting. And it's, the common name is fool's gold. And while I think that can be a little bit disempowering or maybe off-putting for some people that it's called fool's gold, the way I like to look at it is that pyrite teaches us that you don't need to have any specific credentials. This energy is available to all of us. So even us fools can attract what the life of our dreams, manifest the things that we want to bring into our lives. So this is pyrite, such a helpful stone for this. We also have sodalite. This is a great stone for self-expression, and the place that this kind of takes up in the space of this kind of energetic healing when it comes to career success is specifically about clearing any blockages when it comes to self-expression. This is a great stone that promotes that kind of easy self-expression. It's blue and white stone. This one in particular has sort of this heart shape down here. It sweeps up to this bigger white section, and I just really like that. I think that calling in that heart-based energy when we're working on a business or venture or something like that is really important. So any reminders with the tools that we're using to kind of connect with that is really helpful. And with that in mind, I have some green fluorite here as well. Chlorite is a cubic stone, so it forms these really fascinating geometric shapes. I just absolutely love it. This is a green fluorite, like I said, and this is a wonderful stone for focus. Focus is so important when it comes to like manifesting the life of our dreams and going after a goal, having that focus and that discipline to really go after that goal, to really start taking action, start building up that snowball. So important. And you could use indigo fluorite for sure. I wanted to use a green fluorite just to promote that heart-based focus. So we're focusing and kind of channeling things through the heart space. And I think when we're moving from the heart in any situation, I think it opens things up for us and it helps us to see more clearly. And when we're moving from the heart, there's this amazing thing that happens where we start to see and notice connections. We start to see and notice people and individuals and what they're moving through. We can move from this place of compassion. So I think it's a really important thing when it comes to success in our careers. We have these 3 stones specifically, and I'm going to begin by moving them through a little bit and then just placing them in your aura. So we're going to begin with our pyrite, because I'd like to place this on your lower chakras. So here it is again, such a beautiful stone. It's really, I don't know, it kind of has this very magical quality to it. It just feels like, you know, the prospectors of yore going out and just carving their own path, making their own way, you know. Yeah, it's a great stone. So we're just opening up this beautiful channel for you to call in that prosperity and abundance, helping to shift your money mindset, to shift your money consciousness so that you can start to align with that divine nature flowing in, to really help you understand that money is just energy and all of us are open to receiving it, you know? And this isn't to be disempowering at all. I still totally want to validate everything that you're moving through and everything that you're struggling with. But each of us has an individual choice to either act on the things that we want or not. So individually, I'm just speaking to you and asking you to act on those things that you want, because you deserve to live the life of your dreams. And I know it's just a few little rolls of that snowball away. Okay, my dear, if you want to start taking a few slow breaths for me here. Good. With each new skill that you learn, these things don't exist in a vacuum. You know, they're stacking and stacking and stacking. And this skill that you learn will unlock a series of other skills that will then unlock other skills. And as you stack a new skill on top of that, it'll unlock these other skills. And as you learn something, that lesson will help connect a bunch of other lessons that have maybe been left open-ended for you. And so it really is this magical thing where as you learn, it gets easier to learn. And as you grow, it gets easier to grow. been thinking about this a lot lately, and I just think this idea of the compound effect is so powerful. I think when you start utilizing it, you'll start to recognize how powerful it is as well. The hardest step is the first step that we ever take. So if you can just push through that, harness this new, fresh, beautiful energy right now, and push through that hardest step. The hardest part of building that snowball is just those first few scoops, because you're not rolling, you're kind of scooping, swishing, scoop, 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 scoop. Right? You're kind of like gathering all the snow together. And as you do that, then you can start to roll. Then it can start to get bigger and bigger and bigger, grow. But I know that if you start to apply this in your life, it's going to shift so many things. Mel Robbins talks about the 5-second rule and how if you just notice if there's something that you've decided that you want to do, count backwards from 5 to 1, and by 1 you get up and do it. Because it's just so powerful to help us break through our natural desire to not act. We want to stay in the inaction phase because it's scary, and the unknown is, a scary place. When we are doing the familiar, even if it's not good for us, that's a choice. The choice that a lot of people make is to stay in this very uncomfortable but familiar situation because they're so terrified of stepping into an unfamiliar, unknown situation. They're so terrified of the discomfort of that they would rather stay in the discomfort of the familiar than step out. And the thing is that you're guaranteed to remain uncomfortable if you keep doing the same thing. But if you try something new, you're opening your chances of finding something new, growing, expanding, developing. And not that we need to be chasing comfort, right? But it's just ironic that we do so much to avoid that discomfort when we're already sitting in discomfort. It's just sort of about which hard do we want to choose, It's like that beautiful Anais Nin quote that I've said here multiple times. And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bed became more painful than the risk it took to blossom. That sums it up perfectly, doesn't it? But it's time. It's time for you to blossom. It's time for you to step out of this comfort and take on the beautiful challenges of blooming. Gorgeous. I'm going to place this right on your low belly there. And now I want to place this soda light. I'm going to move it through your aura, promoting self-expression, helping to promote confidence in your speech. And I think that when we're embarking on something new, really trusting our voice is so important. And soda light carries with it a sense of confidence. And we can really invite in authentic expression, honest communication, ease of communication. So important if you're striving for anything is ease of communication. And really connecting with your authentic voice, with that true you, and having the confidence to share that with the world. Beautiful. I'm just going to place this very gently on your throat chakra. Lovely. Now I have this little green fluorite, and I'm going to be placing this right there on your third eye. Here it is, such a lovely stone. I love how small, and it's kind of a cheerful stone. It sort of like feels very playful, this stone, to me for some reason. It's a great stone of focus, but also we're not kind of cutting off the heart space. We're embracing the heart space. So we're coming at this from this place of love and compassion, using our hearts to guide our minds. And if we can do that and have that focus and have that perspective and that discipline, that's going to be so helpful, so important and empowering. I'm going to place this, as I said, right there. Beautiful. I hope you had an amazing New Year's Eve, close of last year. It's such a great time to reflect on what we want, and our behaviors, our patterns, what we've been doing. So I hope you're coming into this new year feeling fresh and revitalized. I think all of my videos were supporting that. Let's go ahead and light our candle. I have this Palo Santo candle. So we're going to be using this natural coconut wax apothecary candle. Okay. There we go. So on behalf of your highest, wisest, most empowered and aligned self, in loving comfort and in perfect balance, I wish to conduct this Reiki session for embracing the power of the compound effect, helping you to take action to get that snowball rolling. When we activate our solar plexus, it's so helpful for that taking action piece of the puzzle. Here, if you wanted to gaze into the flame and set your own specific intention based on whatever it is that you're moving through on this particular day when you're receiving this, feel free to do that now. It's helpful to take a moment just to set your intention, take a moment to connect with what you want. We have to know what we want in order to begin to head in that direction. If you don't know what you want, you're just going to have a bunch of tiny little mounds of snow. They're not going to go anywhere. So you can have that direction, you know where you're going. Then start taking action. It's going to be beautiful for you. I'm going to light a little bit of incense. Off of our candle, preserving the intention that we've set. We're going to use the smoke to clear anything that doesn't serve that intention. And I'm going to use the little cherry to draw the secret symbols. And we'll just do a little bit of clearing. What do you want to clear? Is there anything you want to clear right now? Clearing any of those preconceptions of the mind, those beliefs that you've been holding on to that might not be serving you. They might have served you in the past. There's no shame. It's just they're not serving you now. Going through it, I'm going to do a little bit of extra clearing in the solar plexus. Pulling anything up and casting it in the flame. Pulling it up and casting it in the flame. You just want to make sure that you're clearing the space so that you can make room for new action. Clearing in this space so that you can open yourself up to doing things differently, taking action. If there's a big obstacle, a mental block, we just want to clear that. We're clearing from the solar plexus into the third eye, the throat chakra, the crown. Making sure that we're all clear in the metta plane so that when we take that action, we don't get in our way even more. Good, good, good. Beautiful. I'm just pulling a little bit of residual energy in the solar plexus, and now I'm going to activate that with this little pineapple quartz. I'm just kind of moving it through, helping you to see that you have the ability to take action, that you can take action. So often we get in our own way. Oh, I don't know enough to go forward. Oh, a little bit of that analysis paralysis. Oh, I don't have all the information. I'm not good enough. This never works out for me. All of that. We're just cutting through all of that, clearing it, casting it into the flame. And then we're just saying, I understand that these thoughts are part of the process. I understand that these obstacles are part of the path. These obstacles are part of my journey. But I'm going to find a way to get around them. And that's going to make me even more capable the next time an obstacle arises to get over that faster, more effectively. As we learn new skills, we are more efficient with our time, we are more efficient with our energy, because we're just stacking all of this. It's all compounding, it's all growing. The incense lit a little bit of the sage on fire. Can you see? Or not on fire, but smoking. So that smells really good. Okay. Open up. We're just opening this channel. Helping you to open up this connection. Beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to place my hands on your solar plexus. But first I'm going to use this tuning fork to lift your frequency. Lift the vibration in your solar plexus to really help activate the space. Placing that right on your solar plexus. Okay. Right above your belly button, just a few inches above your belly button. And now once in the third eye. That's what it sounds like. You can hear that. Just draw the symbols in the palms of my hands. Sending this beautiful healing light into your solar plexus and helping you to just take that first step. Just take action. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, my friend. I hope you found this session helpful. I'm sending you so much love and support through time and space. If you are interested in working with me, I will leave that link down below. Again, I don't know if there are any spots left by the time this is uploaded, but as the time I'm filming this, there are just a few spots left, so go ahead and jump on that. I'll leave that down below. I'd love to work with you. Thank you to everyone who has purchased my book and for all of your incredible reviews. It's just, thank you. I'm sending you so much love, so much support. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or your night. I'd love to hear anything that you're working on. And if you come and revisit this video, what have you been working on? How has this compound effect helped with your process? To come back in maybe a month's time and let me know how it's been working. Love you so much. I'll see you again very soon. Till then, peace out.